Hello, my Sparks and Starlings, and welcome to another episode of Stella's Dream Journal. Have you ever woken up and had that realization of like, wait a second, that was a pretty cool dream. I want to write that down real quick. Maybe it'll turn into a story idea or something later. Well, in this series, that's exactly what you'll be able to see. I wrote down some old dreams I had in an old dream journal, as well as some old daydreams I thought were really cool, and I'm going to piece them together and create a story. Alright, so I didn't realize I wasn't filming, oops, but the prompt was from a dream, and it was that each superhero had their own planet where they could put their things and use it to teleport as well. Alright, I'm thinking, what if this is like continuation of the last episode, with the dystopian superhero villains world where superheroes have this little invisible chain on them that the supervillains can manipulate and basically stops them from using their powers. And then of course there's the girl who escapes because she's being too nosy, and they think they've ended her nosiness, but she's alive and she feels her powers come back as they take off the chain thinking she's gone. And I skipped a page. How great. Oh wait, this is where I can say, is this a continuation? Excuse my spelling again, I'm pretty sure I spelled it wrong. Okay, back to the story. Thinking as I draw. What is this a continuation? I think it is. I really think it is. Okay, so what if there's this band of people who, in space mind you, who have somehow are superheroes, but they're rid of the villains and they don't even know what a villain is. And our main character, the girl, comes to their planet and is like, I need a place to rest. I need a place to recharge and figure out a plan as to how to save my people. And then they tell her about, oh, you'll have your own planet basically. Or I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, I'm guessing there's this really wise lady who's older and is like tells her all these things about, like, trains her under her wing actually about how to be a good superhero. Alright, maybe this isn't a continuation of the story, but rather a different part of the story, like a different world inside of the story. Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Off this. I feel like I used all my creative juices on the last video, so now I'm just kind of chilling right now. But I need to stop chilling and need to get into the game, and I'm going to use this as inspiration / time to think about what in the world I am going to do. Oh, this looks dystopian to me. I shall use that as well. I don't know where my accent came from. I'm sorry. I probably butchered it too. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, okay, so how many times am I gonna say okay? Anyways. Also, is that a sticker? Was that a sticker, or was it just a piece of, like, aestheticness? She finds this group of, maybe they're wandering superheroes or people Underground. Oh, it should be an underground organization. She finds this underground organization somehow and teams up with them, of course. And then, or wait, I'm thinking she goes away, actually. She goes off her she goes away from her dystopian world, and, like, let's say she has powers of flight or something. She flies away into space, and she finds a planet that seems safe or okay, and then she meets somebody who helps mentor her, and she finds a new planet. And of course that's got to be like very hopeful, like to her, of like, I have a planet to call my own that I can use as a teleportation device thing, and also I can bring all the people who I set free to the planet where they can be safe, and we can start our own little world there as we try to go back and free more superheroes. In summary, there's a planet that each superhero has where they can put their things and use as a teleportation device kind of thing. And the superhero girl that we talked about last episode leaves her old dystopian world in search for a resting place. She finds a new planet and gets mentored by a wise older woman who shows her how to use her powers, and that she has her own planet to call her own and uses teleportation. The girl then uses her planet as a home base for freed heroes and mission center for going back and freeing more heroes.